Hey everyone, I'm Abby Sharp. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. Today's What I Eat in a Day YouTuber review is sponsored by Skillshare, and we're going to be covering the highly requested Erika Costell. Now, before we get too far into things, I want to chat about what I've been learning through my Skillshare membership. So if you haven't heard of Skillshare, they're an online learning community with a wide range of amazing classes for real life that you can fit into your busy routine when you have the time. I've been trying to learn how to edit some of my own vlogs, so I've been taking the video editing class, Transforming Footage into Evocative Travel Stories by Oliver Astrolago. I love the tips for how to capture video while traveling, choosing the best music for the story, and techniques for color grading and transitions. But here on my channel, Skillshare is giving away 2 free months of their premium membership to the first 500 people who click the link in the description box to help you explore your creativity. And after that, it's just $10 a month. Okay, so now before we get into the meat of this episode, just my general disclaimer that the information in this video is for education and entertainment purposes only, and you should always speak to your healthcare provider about your unique case. Okay, let's meet Erika. So Erika is a beautiful model, YouTuber, singer-songwriter, and the owner of a music label called BIA Entertainment in LA. The girl has 4.53 million subscribers on YouTube, so it's safe to say that people are definitely watching what she does. While most of her videos are mainly just lifestyle vlogs of her traveling, going to glamorous California places and trying on outfits, she does sometimes talk about her fitness and diet routine since she is a model. So in a recent video, she takes us through a Monday through Friday of her diet, calling this week a detox week, whatever the hell that means. But without ado, let's take a look at some of those meals.
I made a mess. So this is what it looks like all together. Wait, this is low-key so fire. All right, bye.
Whew, that was fast. And this is a solid breakfast. I like the combination of slow-burning carbs from the oats, faster carbs from the banana, a little healthy fats in there from the almond butter, and protein from the protein powder. Let's take a look at day 2.
I had Courtney stop on her way over and give me another celery juice. I am gonna break my fast. If you guys have watched any of my other vlogs like this, I normally don't eat till noon, but I've had a lot of questions on that. So I don't starve myself. Like if I'm hungry and it's 9 a.m., I just start my fast at 9 and then only eat for like 7 to 8 hours after 9. My body is like very used to these cycles because I've been doing it for so long. But I've had a lot of questions like, oh, why do you wait till noon? Like blah, blah, blah. That's just normally when I'm done working out and getting ready and having my first meeting and like actually feeling hungry. But if I feel hungry earlier, I just do my fasting in a different cycle. So all I'm having right now is celery juice. I did bring a Celsius because I am so tired today. I am starving after that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this celery juice.
Yeah, girl, I am not surprised that you're starving. You just drank half of a celery juice for breakfast, which is literally just basically water. Oh dear God, I hope there is a more substantial lunch on the way because I am getting a little scared and really hungry. I will just say that for a lot of people, the early research has shown that intermittent fasting is not necessarily any more successful at promoting long-term sustained weight loss when compared with continuous caloric restriction. So if it works for you and Erika feels great doing some kind of time restricted eating, great, but I just want to flag that it's absolutely not for everyone. Let's take a look at day 3.
Even though I already told you, I ordered a side of avocado. They gave me a lot. I'll probably only eat half of these and save the rest for later if I get hungry. And then obviously the egg whites. And then I also had Court pick me up an acai bowl. Acai bowls can be dangerous because there is a ton of sugar in them. So I get them from the places that can do an unsweetened acai. And then on top here, we just got some coconut, some blueberries, some strawberries, and some banana. Honestly, I probably will only take a few bites of this and save it throughout the day if I'm getting hungry.
I don't understand why only a few bites are enough. There's really nothing wrong with a little bit of carbs to pair with this super keto style breakfast going on. Personally, I would find this so unsatisfying to me. I mean, at least get the girl some ketchup or hot sauce for the eggs. Just plain old egg whites with a little avocado and a few bites of acai. It's not enough. Let's take a look at day 4.
As far as snacks goes for today, I'm gonna bring a almond butter packet, some banana chips, a little almond packet. I won't eat both of these unless, like, I have one for a snack and then hours go by and I don't have time for food. I'll pick one of these most likely, and then bring a Celsius. Won't drink this till noon because I am going to try to intermittent fast today fully.
Again, this just is not enough food. This is not breakfast, it's a snack. And she says that, but she doesn't really have breakfast that day. So to me, it is breakfast. I don't really know how many banana chips she's going to eat, but I would say there's definitely room to have the almond butter and the almonds, or even better, like the almond butter on a piece of toast or apple, or on a sweet potato and the almonds and banana chips crushed on top. Like, that would be delicious. So comment below if you're gonna try that combo this week, because I probably am. But yeah, as a first meal of the day, not enough. Let's take a look at day 5.
Okay, so both my milks are expired, so we're gonna use water. This is a sad breakfast. That's what it looks like. Protein powder. Tell me I'm out of this too. I haven't had, wow, like the last 2 scoops. I'm using Fit with Cambry protein powder. This stuff's really good. All right, well, she's empty. Tablespoon of almond butter. Wow, I love almond butter. I'm gonna add a scoop of this like glowing greens powder from Cambry's line too. It has a ton of greens in here and caffeine, so this is really, really good. It's gonna be a weird day again with food because I'm gonna be in the studio and in meetings. Then we have like a big dinner tonight. So yeah, this is my breakfast, guys. It is about 11 o'clock right now. I have a lot of energy for my workout, so I'm not even gonna take a Celsius or anything with me. And if I do need caffeine, I'll probably end up getting a unsweetened green tea.
Okay, so this is pretty fine in the grand scheme of her week, but still a pretty light breakfast in my opinion. This would be a great post-workout snack to get the combination of carbs and protein, but it would need to be followed by an actual meal, especially considering how long this girl goes between meals and her intermittent fasting schedule. I would definitely like to see this beefed up. I mean, maybe she wants to throw in like an egg or some Greek yogurt or a piece of toast, something to get a little more satisfying fuel in the tank. Now, I also want to speak to this Celsius drink that Erika seems to have every single day. Let's take a look at what she has to say about it.
In a different cycle. So all I'm having right now is celery juice. I did bring a Celsius because I am so tired today.
So this Celsius is clearly what's giving Erika her energy in the absence of adequate calories. A straight up stimulant drink. Now, this makes a lot of sense because I would probably just sleep all day if I intermittent fasted and then broke my fast with something as light as celery juice. But basically, these are sugar-free energy drinks that claim they will boost your metabolism and increase your ability to burn fat and calories. So each drink has 10 calories, a few nutrients like biotin and chromium, which apparently curbs hunger according to them. But mainly it's based on their proprietary blend of caffeine, green tea extract, taurine, guarana extract, which is just more caffeine, glucuronolactone, and ginger, which apparently causes thermogenesis. Oh my God, no. Okay, let's get something straight about caffeine and weight loss. While the research suggests that yes, maybe caffeine may slightly increase metabolic rate and mobilize fat cells, we know that this isn't by that much. Like, we're talking between 3 and 11% increase in your resting metabolic rate. And that over time, your body gets used to the effect and it therefore makes no difference long-term to your weight. Likewise with green tea extract. One large 12-month study found no difference between women taking a huge dose of green tea extract and those taking a placebo in terms of overall weight and fat loss. On the flip side, high doses of energy drinks have been shown to increase blood pressure and cardiac output, so even though they are calorie-free and sugar-free, it doesn't mean they're benign. I would way rather see a latte with some protein in it from some milk than a sugar-free energy drink. Okay, let's move on because I'm starving.
Potatoes, carrots, potatoes, carrots, onions, mushrooms, potatoes, and I think
It smells nice.
I think that's
all right.
it.
That's lunch. I might have to order food too, but like this is the base of lunch.
Okay, so love a good vegetable soup, but she does say that this is like the start of her meal, but that never really has anything else. So yeah, that bowl probably has like 100 calories in it and legit no protein or fat. Next.
Up to right now, all I've had is a celery juice in Celsius. I ended up ordering a smoothie from this place called Earth Bar here in LA, some overnight oats, and then this L-carnitine shot. So when I'm not home and I'm not cooking, I always order a smoothie just because it's easy. This is mush overnight oats. So this is basically just a vegan overnight oat thing situation. Everyone's like, oh my god, she barely eats anything. No, that smoothie has 500 calories in it. This has 270 calories in it. And then here is an L-carnitine shot. It's basically an energy shot. Boost your metabolism. I'm not taking it to boost my metabolism today. I'm taking it to boost my energy. And that's it. We are obviously very busy today and I have to do what I have to do. Right now, I'm so drained at the moment. I'm not really that hungry, but I know I need to eat because it's that time to eat. So I got a Greens 1 juice, which has apple, cucumber, romaine, and kale in it. I got a little vitamin C shot that has a little bit of energy boost, vitamin C. And then I got this chia seed pudding. It has almond milk, almonds, chia seeds, raw honey, vanilla extract, and cinnamon.
Okay, so between the kind of lunch meal and I guess the second snack thing together, there's a lot to unpack. So Erika says the smoothie has 500 calories and the overnight oats have 270 calories, which if true would be a solid lunch. Maybe not crazy balanced because I'm not sure there's any veggies in there, but at this point I am just happy to see a meal that gets past the 250 calorie mark. She's also taking some kind of L-carnitine shot that can allegedly boost your metabolism and boost your energy. So yeah, let's talk about that. So L-carnitine is an amino acid that's naturally involved in mitochondrial function and energy production. While it makes sense that it may act as a weight loss aid, the research does not seem to support it so strongly. One study found no difference in those taking the supplement, other than the women who took it experienced a lot of nausea and diarrhea, so I guess it helps you lose weight. Another study using it on 90-minute cycling workouts found no increase in fat burning. I was able to find one analysis of larger-bodied older adults who found that using the supplement resulted in 2.9 pounds more weight loss than those who were using the placebo. And I found another study that found that this kind of weight loss impact decreased over time and therefore was not sustained or even significant. So I think it's safe to say that Erika can do without this one. As for the vitamin C shot, I think this is unnecessary if you're eating and drinking that many fruits and veggies in juices and smoothies. It's really just expensive toilet water in my books, and since vitamin C is water soluble, we can't really bank it for later. So once you get your fix, which she easily did with the smoothie or the juice, you just kind of pee out the rest. I'm happy to see the chia pudding. At least we're getting some of those added omega-3s and some fiber here. But alas, I would love to see more actual sit-down meals and not just drinks and snacks. Also, Erika, I just want to say that if you really want more energy, as it seems like you're constantly reaching for supplements to help with that, I would just say eat more food. Food equals calories, which equals energy. So an extra meal or a couple snacks would probably make a huge difference in your stamina each day and would eliminate the need for these gimmicky supplements and energy drinks. Let's take a look at day 3.
Super hectic. So I didn't get hungry again until around honestly 6 p.m. And I had probably 6 full servings of water in this, which I think has about 32 ounces. So 30, 60. I drank well over 100 ounces of water today, which kept me really full. And when we switched to other location, we didn't have food accessible. And I was like, well, I know I have to go to dinner at 7. I'm just going to have a snack. So I honestly, today was not the best representation how I would normally eat, but I ended up eating my little almond butter packet that I had with me in my purse. And then Harv from the studio got some stuff from Creation. He picked me up the little energy balls. They have little protein balls.
Okay, so Erika admits that this is not her best representation for a meal, and I would really hope that that's true. Actually, I'm just here hoping this whole week isn't a stellar representation. But I digress. I mean, it's becoming really apparent to me that Erika does not seem to really prioritize listening to her hunger and instead tries to suppress it with a lot of water and energy drinks in light of her very busy lifestyle. She said it herself that the water keeps her really full, and maybe it does kind of stretch your stomach out temporarily, but this is just a little trick or gimmick to pull you away from having a balanced and healthy relationship with your food and body. Also, please, anyone who watches Erika or is watching me watch Erika, know that if you're hungry, even if you are going to have dinner very shortly, it's okay to have a snack. It's okay to honor that hunger. In fact, having a snack might just take the edge off enough that you can make more mindful decisions about what to eat rather than super frantic, hangry ones in the moment. Remember what we talked about when we talked about the hunger scale. I like to try to stick within 1/4 to 3/4 of the way full whenever I can, just because that's the place that feels best to me and also helps me make more mindful decisions about what to eat. But it seems like Erika is really accustomed to living on an empty tank. So let's see what else we've got in store.
Big salad, like probably 2.5 servings of like a normal salad I was eating.
4 for me.
Yeah, Courtney eats the same meal for like 100 days straight. So I ordered a big salad with chicken, spinach and iceberg lettuce. It was a chopped salad, hard-boiled egg, bell peppers, cucumbers, carrots, broccoli, and then the dressing was gluten-free vegan balsamic vinaigrette. So that's all that I've had because I've been sitting in the hair salon for 5 hours. So it's time to eat again.
So Erika describes this lunch as being huge, which is good because she hasn't really eaten that much today other than the almonds and some banana chips. So I really hope that it actually is or was substantial because I didn't see it. But having said that, it's still not like super balanced, and I would still be worried that it wouldn't be something that would be really satisfying if you were starving. So it's great that we have protein from the chicken and the eggs and lots of veggies in here, plus some salad dressing, which she described as being gluten-free, vegan, balsamic vinaigrette. Hopefully there's some oil in there too. But it wouldn't have killed her to throw in some quinoa or like a piece of pita or something to beef this up a little bit. I don't know how huge this chicken and egg portion is, but I would still call this a pretty light, diety meal in my books. Let's see day 5.
Right, we both got these little brown rice salads, which just has brown rice, I think it has green beans, avocado, edamame, some tomatoes, which I hate, a little bit of corn. And then not pictured is I had a grilled chicken breast and Britt had grilled salmon, and we're drinking water.
Hydrate.
Cheers.
Okay, this seems like another small lunch to me, which is apparently the theme here, but at least we're having a little bit more balance going on. You know, we've got some carbs in the brown rice, and we've got protein in the chicken, plus a few veggies in there as well. I mean, it's kind of boring. I would be bored eating like this, especially because breakfast this day was just a smoothie. But I mean, it's a better option than some of her other days for sure. So I guess I'll give her a thumbs up on that. Let's move on to dinner now, and please, Lord, let there be a feast.
Guys, we are ending the night with some salad. I don't really know what this. We won't.
This is cheese. You're not gonna be.
I thought you were vegan.
I quit.
Okay. She's a vegan. Tell us what you've made today, Britt.
So this is a vegan Caesar, so it's made with veganese, which is a fake mayonnaise, some Dijon mustard, some Worcestershire sauce, some garlic, salt, pepper, and lemon.
There's no anchovies in these, right?
There is anchovies.
So Skylar can't eat that.
Oh!
Wow, I just saved Skylar's life. But and the important part is I brought these cupcakes from Sprinkles, which also I probably will have a bite of, but this isn't on the detox. Round 2 of the vegetable soup.
But this is a fresh pot.
Fresh pot of the vegetable soup made by Britt Burton herself, the homemade. And that's it for today.
Okay, so love me a good Caesar, vegan or otherwise. But in this meal, we've really got no protein going on. Just a little bit of fat, mainly vegetables, and a bite of a cupcake. I mean, I hope she ate the entire bowl of salad and left nothing for anyone else, because girl, that is what I would do. Let's see day 2.
Just simmering in olive oil. Then over here, ooh, this needs to go low. Damn, girl. I'm just steaming some Brussels sprouts. I'll add some lemon in there. And then normally I don't eat carbs at night. This is like super rare for me, but I feel like I need some kind of like substance to soak up whatever's going on in my stomach. If you want to see what kind it is, when I do have time, I make it fresh. If not, my mom found these for me. Really good, really easy. You just pop them in the microwave for a couple minutes. Look at me just being a freaking housewife. Wow. Wipe me up. Oh, she is ready. We're doing great things. I'm gonna put some lemon with my Brussels rough. Wow, I look rough right now. This is a super easy dinner. Again, I wouldn't normally do the rice. I'd probably have something a little bit more fun, but I'm exhausted and I just need my protein and my veggies and something to cure my stomach. And I'll be back when it's done because this chicken's about to burn. Okay, bye. Whew, okay guys, I ended up seasoning my chicken with this like sodium-free chicken broth packet. This is what the final product looks like. I already ate some of the chicken so I was starving, but...
Okay, so Erika says she normally doesn't eat carbs at night, but did tonight because she mainly drank her calories that day and felt like she needed more substance and something was going on in her belly. So I can agree with that. I mean, this definitely looks more balanced, of course, but it definitely reminds me of some of those super boring generic fitness model diets that you read in magazines. I mean, I guess that's because she's doing this like detox week thing, but still, it's just not enough. Now, this is so low in calories in the context of her whole day. And I don't know about you, but I would personally go to bed starving and unable to sleep after a super small meal like this. Let's take a look at day 3.
I ended up getting a Beyond Burger. Rather have a Beyond Burger at night than some red meat because I know my stomach would hurt in the morning. So I had that, and instead of getting the bun, I always do this no matter what. I got a lettuce wrap for the bun. So I had that, a side of veggies and water, and then I did eat some french fries as well. Not a lot, but like sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna stare at french fries for 3 hours and not eat any. Like that's torture. So I had a few of those.
Okay, so even though she talked about having this big dinner out, and that's why she was eating light all day, this is what I would consider a really low calorie meal, even if we're accounting for the fries. I mean, the vegan burger patty on a lettuce wrap, plus some veggies and like a few fries, maybe 500 calories if I'm being super generous. This is hardly a splurge meal that you need to save calories for all day long. She definitely could have eaten more fries or the bun or both without any damage done. Let's look at day 4.
I'm starving and literally have no patience to cook any chicken vegetable situation. So what I'm gonna do is I just put 2 egg whites, 1 yolk into here. Gonna add some seasoning. This is a flour tortilla cooked with olive oil for the healthy fats. I'm gonna add some veggies into this and make it into like a breakfast for dinner situation. For like the 4th day in a row, not a typical like loving what I'm eating, but trying to be as healthy and feeding my needs as much as possible. So that is dinner, and this is probably it for the day. It's 8 o'clock, and this is a lot of protein, and there will be a lot of added veggies in here, and olive oil has a lot of fat, so I should stay full.
Okay, so I make myself egg wraps sometimes as well, because they're just like really easy, convenient, inexpensive, and fast, but I'll eat like 2 of them for a snack probably. So admittedly, this would leave me starving at the end of the night, especially again in the context of her day. Also, I have no issues with cutting back on egg yolks if you're watching your saturated fat intake, even though the evidence to date suggests that a few egg yolks a day are perfectly safe for the vast majority of individuals. But then to serve it in just 1 tiny tortilla and a low-carb coconut flour one at that, without any guacamole or cheese or anything else that would make this into a satisfying meal, just makes me really sad. I mean, it takes no extra time to just fry up another tortilla and scoop a little avocado on top. Girl, this just is not enough food.
Yeah, so we left off Friday. For dinner, we went to this place called Catch. If you live in LA and you've been to Catch, you know the food there. We had a bunch of people at dinner, so we ordered a ton of appetizers, but my main thing that I order at Catch all the time is the spaghetti squash. Sounds super lame, but it's actually really, really good. And then, of course, I snacked on some of the appetizers. Main course, spaghetti squash, fire at Catch, 10 out of 10 recommend, and then like eating just like random bites of other stuff.
Okay, so I have no clue what this meal looked like because she didn't really specify or show pictures, but again, she seems to make a really big deal out of restricting on days that she's going out for a big dinner, only to eat the lowest calorie item that she can probably find. Now, I love spaghetti squash, and I really hope that this one came with like a nice creamy sauce or some melty cheese or some kind of protein on top and not just like a bowl of naked, slimy strands. I also hope that the appetizers that she was eating included something with some protein and some fat in there and wasn't just like some LA-style jicama wraps or something low calories. Now, before we go any further, I want to, of course, take a minute to talk about some of Erika's supplements.
The vitamins that I take daily are B12, vitamin C, this sounds disgusting, but of fish liver cod oil. You do have to take that one with food because it messes your stomach up. If I'm not taking the liver cod oil, I take the fish oil, just plain fish oil. L-lysine, which is good for your skin, hair, and like just overall immune system. I take a D3, and that's pretty much it. So yeah.
Okay, so the fish oil is definitely a great option, as I don't think I saw any fatty fish or other sources of omega-3s in her diet. Likewise, the B12 may help with energy, which she apparently lacks for no other likely reason than she just lacks getting enough calories in her day. The vitamin C seems like total overkill considering the amount of smoothies and juices that she drinks. D3 is pretty much essential for most people. Yes, even in LA, assuming that you practice safe skin protection. As for the L-lysine, this is an amino acid often used to treat cold sores, reduce anxiety, increase calcium absorption, and improve collagen production. So if it's working for her, then I guess that's great.
Another thing, guys, are these Diplo pills. I take these almost every single night, 2 of them. What this is just magnesium.
Okay, so I've talked about these pills before when we discussed Fit with Cambry, which was a super problematic what I ate in a day, I might say. But basically, this pill is just magnesium, which is a known laxative, hence why it may help you feel or look less bloated. I mean, you're just losing more water volume in shit. So yeah, I'm not surprised she's also suggesting laxative to help you achieve a flat stomach in the morning. And that brings me to the big questions of the day, starting with, in general, is Erika's dietary pattern and way of eating balanced? I would say a resounding no. Now at the start of this video, Erika described her workout as a mile-long jog, then a HIIT circuit, and then another mile jog. That seems like a lot. A woman of Erika's size and activity level should be eating between 2,000 and 2,500 calories just to maintain their weight and physique. Some days, Erika's intake was as low as 860 calories. And on her best day, we barely hit 1,430 calories, which is still not enough. She's also usually lacking in omega-3 fats and fiber, so I guess I understand the need for the magnesium supplement to keep things moving along. There also doesn't seem to be a whole lot of planning going on to these meal choices. And I get that Erika is crazy busy, that is so apparent here, but we really should still try to prioritize eating. So if you're going with green juice, maybe choose a salad with some fat, protein, and complex carbs to go along with it, rather than like overnight oats or chia pudding, which probably also has a lot more simple carbs added in. Next, are there any problematic claims or assumptions made by this channel? I would say so. I mean, while Erika doesn't claim to be a wellness influencer, and I'm glad that these videos are not like a major part of her brand, I still did hear a few things in this video that I didn't like. So first, she gets a lymphatic massage, which she insists helps to flush toxins out to help with bloating, and she says helps make you feel smaller and lighter. Now, I went searching far and wide, and I wasn't able to find any evidence that manual lymphatic drainage techniques or, lymphatic massage is beneficial for healthy individuals. I was able to find research on its use for athletes for post-traumatic edema or swelling and injury rehab for like fractures and sprains, which does make a lot of sense to me. Now, it's possible that it can help with general bloating a little bit by like pushing gas through the digestive tract, but I'm sure this is not a cheap procedure, especially to have it done as regularly as Erika suggests that she does. I would say if you're dealing with chronic bloating, your money would be much better spent seeing a GI doctor and a dietitian who specializes in digestive health to really help you determine the root cause of your discomfort. Erika also uses a lot of toxic diet culture language in her video, and also I see a lot of concern over her physique and the need for a flat stomach. Let's take a look.
Like weirdly bloated out of nowhere. I woke up feeling super flat, really like good and clean.
Friends, let me remind you that it is completely healthy and normal for your stomach to expand by the end of the day after you've eaten and drank, no matter what you consume. You're not bad or dirty for seeing some kind of expansion after a meal, and you're not clean or good for waking up with abs. The expansion and contraction of the gut is a normal part of daily digestion. Can we move along, please? More evidence of the bloating obsession is her ode to Epsom salts.
Or maybe just not so great. It's good for your muscles, good for bloat, but I will say Epsom salt, oh, this is Epsom salt, by the way. Epsom salt does dehydrate you, which is why I think you look a little bit slimmer in the morning, so make sure if you're doing these baths, you're drinking a lot of water.
Okay, so Epsom salts are just magnesium sulfate, which when taken orally is a laxative. So if you ate Epsom salts, sure, you would probably a lot and therefore maybe temporarily look slimmer. But there's actually no good evidence that magnesium or sulfates are absorbed through the skin into your body. So in other words, when you're using them in the bath, it's highly unlikely that they're going to do a whole lot when it comes to your bloating. And finally on the bloating were those de-bloat pills, which I already talked about, which again is also magnesium and basically just makes you poop. I also just want to mention the obvious, and that was that the whole eating clean detox week is just such BS. When asked what her detox is to her, she says,
Detox really just depends on what works for your body. Detox to me is more just eating clean, getting on a good schedule, making healthy choices, making it like more of a lifestyle and a habit.
I mean, I guess I agree with that, even though this is such a gross way to talk about food. But yeah, detoxing is part of all of our lifestyles because it's part of everyday life. It's something that our body does naturally every single day without the need to have an L-lysine shot or energy drink with fat burners. Yes, of course, eating a balanced, healthy diet can help this process along by providing fiber and water to help us sweat, pee, and the toxins out. But there is nothing magical going on here. I mean, this is just common sense. Now, can we take anything positive away from Erika's diet? Well, I don't know. I think I'll probably have some great ideas on where to order my smoothies from if I have a craving when I'm visiting LA this month. But no, seriously, I'm not sure that the wellness content is really her bread and butter anyway, and I'm sure she's got a lot more to teach us about the music industry or fashion, which is obviously something I know nothing about. My recommendation is to maybe watch her content for that rather than to take nutrition advice about detoxes and how to eat from Erika. On that note, again, I want to give a big shout out thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below about who you want me to review next. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye!